Okay, we are live. Yo, 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 what is good, YouTube? What is good, gamers? It is your boy Lincoln Clay coming back at you. Uh, please hit the like button, help spread my content to a wider audience. I would appreciate it. And please hit the bell icon to make sure you stay notified when I upload new content. I would appreciate that as well. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the content. And the last 24 hours have really been a roller coaster. You know, I've never had my emotions be so high and so down in one day. Um, as I mentioned yesterday, uh, my grandmother was laid to rest yesterday. So that was the downside of my emotions yesterday. But it later on in the evening when I was in a podcast with Titanfall Princess, I got a couple of notifications, and those notifications were subscribers, and that put me over the 100 mark. So I hit 100 subs. Um, and to that, I have to give a huge shout out to Sick Humor TV. When he did the Lincoln show, when he came on a Lincoln show, after we went off air, we talked for a little bit, and I thanked him for coming on, and I let him know just by him coming on the show, I think I had picked up, about 10 subs. And at that moment, I think I was sitting on 77 subs, which I was really happy with. I was ecstatic, to tell you the truth. And I said, "Hey, Sick, I'm sitting on 77 subs." And he said, "Oh, okay." And so Sick said, "Oh," he said, "We're gonna get you to 100." And so we finally did it, and I have to thank Sick for being a huge part of that, for setting that goal for me, um, for helping me get there. I really appreciate it, fam. I mean, you're a stand-up dude, you're a real dude, and it's an honor to be one of your friends. Um, I still have to thank a lot of people. Hey, Titanfall, I was just about to mention you, young lady. I just hit that 100 sub mark, and now I was going to give out my shout out list, and you're at the top of that list. You were a big part of me getting to 100 subs. I really appreciate your help. Now I got to give a shout out to King Thrash, Xbox Idiot, Craig Harris, um, Draco Rex, the rest of the round table, Carlos Fernandez, Ryan the Professional. It's just so many people that help me get to where I'm at. And if I forgot to mention anybody, please accept my apologies. And so, yeah, Sick is good people. Um, you know, when I first seen Sick and Fatal Mephisto, the Sick and Fatal Mephisto are the 1-2 punch. When they get together, I really enjoy listening to them. And so, I sub to them, and after talking to Sick, his content is good. Uh, as a person, he's even better. He's a real good dude. And Thrash, um, you know, he'll be the first one to tell you that he'll say nigga 6,000 times, but he's a real dude. He's really intelligent, and I enjoy kicking it with him. Uh, Same thing with Titanfall. I really enjoy kicking it with her. Some of the rawest people that is also some of the coolest people that you know. Titanfall Princess has got no filter. She's about as raw as they come, but she is so cool. I enjoy kicking it with her. And then on another note, today is my birthday, and I officially turned 51 today. And so because of that, I'm not going to be on a really long time because I gotta, get ready for my evening festivities. Um, but the biggest reason why I wanted to do this podcast today is, to celebrate hitting 100 subs. This definitely, thank you, Titanfall Princess. I appreciate it. The 100 subs is well beyond my expectations. Never really entered my mind when I first started my YouTube channel. But I want to do something that King Thrash does. Um, Whenever King Thrash hits a milestone, he does a giveaway. And 100 subs is a huge milestone for me. So I want to do a giveaway as well. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away $20. At first I thought I thought about giving away like a PSN card or Xbox Live card. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away $20. The stipulation is there's two stipulations. One is you must have a PayPal so I can pay you directly. And then the other one, just like King Thrash does, you must answer a riddle. So the first person who has PayPal so that'll make them eligible for the $20. So the first person who has PayPal that answers this riddle correctly, I will send them $20 directly. So, like I said, once I get off, I'll still be, checking the comments section, and the first person that comes up with the right answer, if I happen to be offline, when the right answer comes up, I will get in contact with that person and let them know that they won and get the information from them so I can send it directly to them through PayPal. So with that being said, here is the riddle. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, walks on 2 legs during the day, and walks on 3 legs in the evening? So let me repeat that. This is the riddle. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs during the day, and walks on 3 legs in the evening? So the first person that can come up with the correct answer that has PayPal, I will send them $20. And so beyond that, I haven't even checked N4G or anything like that. So I don't even know if there's some real news today. Just the headlines that came across my phone from other YouTubers. A lot of people are still talking about Xbox, bragging about their billion hours of backwards compatibility hours logged in, and they're still talking about God of War hitting. You said that's hard, Titanfall? That's a hard riddle? I don't think it's gonna take somebody long to figure that out. Um I I bet you, I'm willing to bet you by the time I sign off, and the comments start coming in, I'm willing to bet you somebody's probably gonna figure it out within an hour. But I'm not gonna lie. The first time I heard that riddle, I was like, what? And I'm like, I'm trying to guess all these different things, and none of them was right. So you think you got an answer for it? You want to take a crack at it? I mean, there's only 3 people watching right now, but I'm waiting for the other 2 people to chime in and give an answer. Mm. You know what? Titanfall Princess. I am going to accept that as the correct answer. Um, I'm going to accept that as the correct answer. The answer that I was really looking for was human, but I'll take that. At a man will be close enough because in the morning of your life, when you're an infant, or in the morning of your life, when you're an infant, you crawl on your hands and knees. So you walk on four legs in the morning of your life when you're born. During the day, from childhood, throughout the prime of your life, you stand up and you walk on two legs. When you're in the evening of your life, that is when you're old and you walk with the use of a cane. So you walk on three legs. And and so now that you got that riddle right, I'll tell you where I got that riddle from. As a kid, I used to watch the Super Friends, as it was called back then, the Justice League, and all the Super Friends had to complete a task to keep basically from being destroyed by this wizard. Nope, the third leg is a cane. So um Batman and Robin, um I forgot what it was. I think it was a griffin, maybe. It was a griffin. I think it was a lion's body with an eagle's head and a with wings. And I think that griffin asked Robin and Batman the riddle, and they had to stop and think about it for a second, and they solved the riddle. And I was like, when they said the answer was a human, I was like, huh? And then they broke it down, a baby in the morning, a man during the day, and old during the evening in your life, so you walk with a cane. Um, so that riddle stuck in my head pretty much ever since then, ever since I was a kid. So I was like, when the time comes, if I ever want to ask somebody a riddle to catch them off guard, I thought that'd be a good riddle. So what I will do is, since you got it right and nobody else even attempted to do it, do you want to do you want like a PSN card or Xbox Live card or something? Because if you want that, what I can do is I can get a PSN card for 20 bucks or something like that. And what I can do is I can scratch it off and take a picture of the code and send it to you directly through Twitter, because I can't send it to you through PSN. Because if I type in that code and send it to you through the PlayStation, it'll void the code out. It'll void it out because I've tried that before. So if you want to do it that way, um, I'll pick up a PSN card, a $25 card tonight or tomorrow. And like I said, I'll scratch off the code and take a picture of it and send it directly to you. Okay. All right. You're the winner. Congratulations. But who better to win it than you anyway? So good going. Good job. And so uh, I'm definitely looking forward to talking to Sick Humor directly, so I can thank him again, and King Thrash for that matter. I'm serious. You really won. No, you jumped in there and got that one quick. So, but answer me this though. What made you guess a man? While I wait for your response, I will check out N4G real quick and see if there's anything worth talking about. Well, how do you do? I think I'm going. I don't know how many people go to N4G, but I think Okay, I got you. I got you. I say no more. So, when I get a minute, I'm going to sit down and read this article. But let me share my screen with everybody for a second. Right there. I definitely want to read that. Microsoft explains why it isn't releasing Xbox One sales numbers anymore. Because they're getting their ass whooped. But I want to see what kind of political tailspin they try to put on this shit. So I already know they're gonna say some shit like, they don't keep track of those kind of stats. Their success is measured by how many hours are spent on Xbox Live and how many pigs got chased. I already know they're gonna say some stupid shit like that. But I want to be humored and see what they're gonna say. Thanks, Scottish. Scottish, I really appreciate it. Titanfall, you said man gets up to walk during the day. He stand when he walked, and I thought third leg was. I thought maybe you would try to guess like maybe a giraffe or elephant or something like that, but hey, you got it right on the first guess though. Congratulations. So shoot, I wish that's one thing that I wish PlayStation had that the Xbox does have is the ability to gift games to a person. So you can do it directly that way. But hey, $20 works too. So but I'm gonna get off here in about maybe 20 minutes or something like that. Because like I said, I gotta get ready for the birthday celebration tonight. And I gotta return some messages because oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt about it. I mean, everybody that I've had on the Lincoln show, I definitely want them to come on again. Um, you know, I don't know how many, that doesn't matter, but I definitely want you to come on again soon. No question about that. I think as of right now, I think I got talk to Draco Rex about coming on next. And then I'm going to ask Jay Wags to come on after that. Speaking of Jay Wags, if you're listening to. Oh, yeah. Yep. I'll be joining Titanfall Princess on her podcast on Tuesday. I came in yesterday. I was a little bit late. Oh, yeah. No doubt. I can't say enough good things about Sick Humor. The dude is real. He's passionate. He's a good dude. But I did want to say to Jay Wags, I want to thank him for inviting me to his podcast yesterday. And I apologize, for leaving without saying anything. But I wanted to keep my promise to Titanfall Princess that I would join her podcast. So as far as all the yelling and screaming that went on in that podcast yesterday, no, it didn't bother me one bit. I was just sitting back and watching the fireworks. And then, after about, I don't know, about a good hour, half hour, 45 minutes, however long I was in there, I had to keep my promise to Titanfall Princess, and I was able to get in there maybe 20 minutes before she closed the show. So with that being said, I tried to play both sides of the fence, try to be in both places at once. So I apologize to you, Jay Wags, for taking off without saying anything, and I apologize to you, Titanfall Princess, for not getting there sooner. But I'll definitely be on your podcast Tuesday. What I don't know what time you're gonna start the podcast. I don't know if you're gonna do it at 7 or 8 o'clock. But in any case, I will definitely be there. and then I will have I I seen it, I want to take her on in Tekken, but I'm not sure. I might get my ass whooped. So, but the competitor in me wants to see what she got. Uh, um, so yeah, that's what I was going to say. So I'll definitely join Titanfall Princess. Uh, here we go. Here we go with the shit again podcast on Tuesday, and from there, okay, and then all right, and then I'll be joining the Roundtable podcast 9 o'clock p.m. So, matter of fact, just a minute here. Let me do something. I'm going to put the link to the Roundtable podcast in here. You know what? Damn it. I keep hearing that that's just not a good idea because people can jump in there and come in there and fuck your whole shit up. They can hack your shit and fuck the whole thing up. But it is the Roundtable podcast. And I think the Roundtable is one word on there. Yeah, definitely. Tomorrow night might be a good night for us to play Titanfall because I got I have my son every Saturday, and he usually stays over every night. And now that I got a little bit faster internet, I think I can play with you while he can still do his thing playing Roblox. So I think we'll be able to get a game in tomorrow night. So you know, I said you'll probably beat the brakes off me, but hey, in the immortal words of Chris Berman, that's why they play the game. So let me take a look back at N4G and see what other news this on there besides Microsoft damage controlling that they don't release sales numbers. Let me see. April charts. God of War takes number one, which is no surprise. Nintendo Labo has slow start. See, Red Dead Redemption 2 looks incredible on new screenshots, battle exploration, and more. Lost Soul Aside interview. Creator on how it started. Action gameplay inspiration. I don't really know anything about that game, even though I heard it come up a few times. How State of Decay 2's co-op works, progression, tethering, and more. I don't know why. I don't know how people can make these articles on State of Decay 2 like they making some kind of strategy guide shit. I don't get how they doing something like that. For a game that with no progression, fucked up gameplay, screen drops. So if they're going to make these kind of videos and act like it's some kind of tips to play the game better or something like that, they should be referring to PC since the game, I guess, runs okay on PC, but it runs like dog shit. I'm guessing it runs like dog shit on the Xbox One X because that's what I'm hearing. So what else? Is there any other news? Uh, what? First party price increases. Uh-oh, let me look at this. Nah, I'll read that later. Just like I said, I actually got a lot of shit to do, so I'll read that later. But I'll still look through these headlines real quick. Hmm. Please don't let Destiny's 2 new mode be another battle royale. Yeah. What the fuck? Sea of Thieves level playing field creates spectacular revenge stories. Oh God. And then here's another one. Says why you need to give Battlefront 2 a second chance. What, give them a second chance to try to hit you with the microtransactions? No thanks. They got passed. What's up, Glacier? How you doing, brother? So, not a lot of news that I planned on talking about because it, like as I said, thank you, my friend. I said I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody that played a part in me getting to 100 subs. And you said you had to beat somebody on Street Fighter. I think I asked you that on the Lincoln show. If dudes get salty when you beat their asses on these fighting games, Titanfall Princess. I think I asked you that before. One time back when I think it was let me check that thing real quick. GameStop alert, fuck them. No, back when I think it was on the I want to say it was on the OG Xbox. Yeah, so I'm getting real mad. So check this story out. So I think it was about yeah, I definitely believe that. You had some bad messages sent to you at times. So this story right here, I think it was on the OG Xbox on Halo 2. I was playing with one of my friends. He came over and we were doing a split screen thing, but we were still playing online because that was one of the cool things about Halo 2. You know, you could have one of your friends come over to your place and play as a guest, and you'll be on a split screen still playing online in an online match. So we go into this lobby to get ready to start a match. And then these two girls jumped in and started talking shit. And they was like, yeah, you guys about to get your ass kicked by some girls and stuff and this kind of shit. And I said, fuck that. Ain't no way a woman gonna beat me. Fuck that shit. So long story short, when the match was over, I won the match, but only by one kill. Those two girls came in second and third place. They played so damn good that I just couldn't believe that they were doing it because this happened at a time when women supposedly did not like video games. So I would find it hard at that time. I found it hard to believe that women would be good at video games back then, since most women despise video games. So they was talking all this shit. So what I thought was going on was I thought maybe the boyfriends were playing Halo and they were just on the mic talking shit, acting like they were playing. So anyway, like I was saying, I won the match. I won by like one kill. And so after I won the match, I started talking shit. I was like, give up that money, hoes. Give up that money. Give up that money. And they left the match without saying anything. But holy shit, that was close. I mean, those girls were so damn good. I was scared I was gonna lose the match because I was an animal on Halo 2 back then. Yeah, that was a close one. And I remember thinking, I was like, if I ever see those girls again, it'll be too soon. So I had a lot of Halo 2. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun on Halo 2. Especially with my boys, we called the Deuce Mob. We used to play Halo 2, Rainbow Six that was on the original Xbox, Ghost Recon. Those were some of the fun games we played. And then with my other friend, we used to play Mech Assault. Used to play that for hours on end. So actually, the OG Xbox was fun times. Playing on the OG Xbox, it was good times back then. This company that calls themselves Microsoft is who this company that call themselves Microsoft now. I don't know who these bunch of clowns are. So, but um, but again, it looks like I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I got to start getting ready here pretty soon. But I definitely want to take a minute to thank everybody for helping me get to 100 subs. I really appreciate it. And and again to go down the list, Titanfall, Craig Harris, Sick Humor, King Thrash, Xbox Vidiot, um, Draco Rex, The Round Table, um, Carlos Fernandez. The list goes on and on and on. How many people helped me get to this? I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there with way more subs than me, but I actually accomplished my goal, and that was to have enough subs that when I go live, I can have a conversation with all of you. Because I think that's how you keep your I think that's how you keep everybody in tuned, is to interact with them. So I don't want to be one of them dudes that just got 100,000 subs or something like that, and I can't answer anybody because shit's coming in so quick. Even if I did have that many subs, I would still try my best to interact with the chat. So with that being said, my goal is accomplished. I hit 100 subs. And I wasn't really even looking for a particular number. Sick Humor set the goal for me. He said we're gonna get to 100. But as far as my goal goes, my goal was just to have enough subs that I could have a conversation with all of y'all, and I've accomplished that. So I couldn't be happier. So with that being said, it's time for me to get it together over here, and I already slashed my wig, as we like to say. I already cut my hair, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear tonight and shit like that, so I can get ready for the night and I'll go celebrate. But I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Um, it's a bittersweet one. Moving forward, my birthdays are never gonna be the same moving forward, because being that we laid my grandmother to rest yesterday, the day before my birthday, moving forward, I'll never be able to think about my birthday again when it comes around without the flash in my head that we laid my grandmother to rest the day before. But so that's why my emotions was like just totally up and down today. But um, at the end of the day, I'm still happy. I said it before, my grandmother lived a great life, life that she deserved. And um, last night hit the 100 subs. Today's my birthday. So I appreciate that, Titanfall Princess. So with that being said, let me quit procrastinating and go ahead and get my black ass out of here. No, let me get my ass on out of here. Um, so I don't know how long I'm going to be out. I don't know how tired I'm going to be. That's why I'm getting this podcast out now, in case I don't get back on tonight. And then and so we on for tomorrow, Titanfall Princess. We gonna go ahead and run that Tekken tomorrow. And so with that being said, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Thanks for tuning in. If you happen to catch this on a replay, make sure you give it a like on your way out. I would appreciate it. Feel free to leave any comments. I'll definitely respond to them. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I know you're gonna whoop my ass, but we still gonna do this anyway, Titanfall. I know you're gonna beat my ass. But like I said, if you catch it on the replay, give it a like on your way out. I would appreciate that. And again, if you want to leave any comments, I'll definitely respond to them. So with that being said, it's time for me to get on down the road. And I will talk to everybody later. Thanks for tuning in. This is your boy Leaky Clay. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later. And I'm out.